I recently made a trip to the Dollar Tree, and can you believe it? They already have out those Valentine supplies. So let's make Valentine DIYs today from the Dollar Tree. I recently went to Dollar Tree to pick up some of their clearance items for Christmas. Yes, Dollar Tree does have clearance items. And if you have a Dollar Tree Plus area, they have their Dollar Tree Plus Christmas stuff half off as well. And that was a steal of a deal. So I picked up some items that were in the Valentine aisle. Now they're just barely putting these out, but I picked up these super cute stickers. So I just started with a sign that I had in my stash. I covered it with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I'm going to use these stickers and I'm going to apply them here to our sign. So it says, "We go together like," and they have some different options in the sticker pack, but I picked the peanut butter and jelly just because I thought it was super cute. I made a shabby bow with some jeans and some just fabric that I had from burlapfabric.com and a couple other ribbons, and we're just going to apply that to the top, and then here it is. Let me know what you think about this one. If you saw my last video, I finally was able to get some of those calendars for this year. So we're going to use the love from one of this year's calendars. And I had several of these Dollar Tree signs left over. So I'm only going to take a portion of this. And I just kind of go around the outside of the raised part of the sign. And then I'm just going to cut it out with some scissors. Super simple. Then I'm going to use a glue stick. And this is an Elmer's glue stick. I think they work the best. And I'm just going to apply that onto my sign and then use my calendar page. So the calendar page is super thin, and so a glue stick will work just fine here. If you don't have a glue stick, you can use Mod Podge as well, and it will work just as well. So another shabby bow here using some ribbons from the Dollar Tree, some jeans, and I like to finish mine off just with another piece of the ribbon, but we're going to glue that up to the top. And then here, this one is for you guys. Let me know what you think about it. For this project, I had this sign on hand from Hobby Lobby, and I got these chalkboard tags from the Dollar Tree in the crafting area. Originally, I was going to put them in a row in the middle, and then I decided you can't really see the cord if I do it that way, so I decided to do them diagonally. So I'm just going to tie a knot, and then I'm going to put that up in the corner, and then I'm going to have the other two hearts kind of cascading down, and then we're going to tie another knot down at the bottom, and we're going to put that one in the corner. So as I was putting them on, I realized that my hearts were not in the right direction, so I just took one off, fixed it, and then tied my knot, and I'm just going to hot glue those knots to the corners of the sign. Super simple. I used this cord that came from those hanging shelves that they have at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to use those in a future project. So I just went ahead and used some cord that I had left over. Twine would work just fine here. I also made another shabby bow, and I slowed this one down for you guys, but I used 2 pieces of jeans, and then I used 2 smaller white ribbons, and then this is my burlap fabric.com ribbon slash fabric. It's like a burlap. It's like a burlap ribbon. I cut it in half so that it's a little bit smaller. Then I take another piece of jean and I tie that in the middle to tie off our bow. And the reason I like to do that is because then that becomes a piece of our bow. So I made 3 of them, and I am going to hot glue them into the center of our hearts. If you feel like they're too shabby or too long, you can always trim them. Sometimes people say they're too long. I like them like that. If you don't, you can always trim them to the length that you like. But here it is. Let me know what you think about this one. For this project, we're going to take one of the metal and wood signs I have in the crafter square area. I colored the wooden heart with some red paint, and then these are those floating shelves. I got 2 packages of them. They come in a 2-pack. I'm going to use 3 pieces here. I'm going to cover those all with white chalk paint. Now originally I was going to put stencils here, and for some reason my E is missing and I couldn't make my love without an E, so I decided to use the poster stickers instead. But if you want bigger letters, definitely stencils would be a good idea here, or you can use a cutting machine. So I'm going to put the letters L, V, and E, and then if you haven't guessed, our metal wooden heart is going to be the O in our love sign. Now this project took me some time. I don't know if it was just me, but I was having a really hard time getting the jute cord or whatever that came with the shelves to go through those holes. I even broke my tool from the Dollar Tree. You can see it up in the left hand corner. I had to throw it away. I was using it to kind of poke through the holes and to kind of help me get the twine or whatever jute cord is into the holes, and I broke both sides of it. So if you have a trick to getting these into the holes, let me know down in the comments because I struggled. But I just tied knots on the back and then I put them through each hole going in the front, and then I did the heart in the back. That way it wasn't covering up any of our heart pieces, and I tied them off at the bottom with knots. And then I realized I didn't add a hanger up at the top, so I just used the same cord and hot glued by my other knots so it looked like it kind of went together to use as a hanger. And then I just cut off any excess pieces. I decided it was looking a little plain just because there wasn't a lot of dimension to it. So of course I made a shabby bow, and I'm just going to glue that into the middle of my heart. This ribbon all came from, I believe, it was either Hobby Lobby or Dollar General, but using my same jeans. Now, if you don't have jeans that are worn out, they are such a good deal at the thrift store, and one pair of jeans will take you a long ways if you're just making ribbons or anything like that. But here it is styled for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. For this project, I picked up 3 packages of the wooden dice that they have at the Dollar Tree. I covered 2 packages with my light pink chalk paint and 1 package with white chalk paint, and then I had these X and O letters. Now, as I was putting them on the dice, I figured that they looked a little bit better on the white dice just because the gold went a little bit better with the white, but I really like how this turned out. This is super easy. This can be a shelf sitter, or it can actually be a game that you play on a tabletop. But here it is styled for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Here's another video for you guys to watch next. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.